This is 9 minutes? Yo, don't call me a tomato, bro. I'm only like a partial tomato. My forehead.
This world has always been so. Life abides no reason, for none are born by their own consent. Death abides no reason, for it cannot be defied, even by those who see it coming. Time abides no reason, for it deprives us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides no reason.
It's the lady!
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart.
Ruler of space? Yeah, I mean, definitely confirmed right there. God damn. Ruler of space, huh? Alright, so we're just... Bro. 12 years ago? Shut the fuck up! What is good with Granny, though? It's Paimon? Rip bird. Ooh.
The beer... No. This
Who
looks
is this?
more like Rhinedottir's doing.
Yo, who is that?
Please don't litter other people's spaces with your bizarre creations.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my
So this is gold. So wait, who was actually talking to Reno? Like, they're combined, right? But isn't this, like, technically... Oh, wait, it kind of flashed there, so it is still both of them talking to Renova.
I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
So she's just talking to her now. Because another shade, since she intertwined with that.
As if it were nothing but a plaything for your amusement. Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhinedottir.
You have my respect, Naberius. Your nagging is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
And you, Istaroth? Why did you bestow history
Ooh.
upon them?
Them? Are they gonna start? Hold up.
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not?
Are we talking them about eons, or are we talking them about the siblings here? Hold up.
After all, it's clear that Asmoday is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmoday here. Where has she gone? Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
these meetings are just a formality, does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I, for one, think that we should find her. Since the Heavenly Principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
What if she just switched sides?
Switch sides? You could do that?
Do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
Just switched sides? You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the Heavenly Principles. It's unthinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Ronova, do you know that you're being watched?
By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far? I remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsa has helped him let go of his past obsessions.
The Cryo Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the Heavenly Principles.
The Heavenly Principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
That's what I'm saying. Take him out.
My dear rhinedottir, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
It was purely hypothetical, Naberius.
Sure it was.
For lack of a direct order, I say
Yeah, that's very true. That they could be awake and the Heavenly Principles are still fully asleep. I feel like I had a feeling like, oh, maybe they're waking up and some of the shades are waking up. You know what I mean? Like they're combined. Like he's sending them out because he's starting to wake up or they're starting to wake up, whatever, but obviously not.
of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
The gaze of the gods has always been considered a blessing. Hence the origin and meaning of
The gaze of the gods.
visions.
Is that what you're talking about?
People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods.
I thought that's what you meant, because like the gaze of the eons, you know? Like, you know? Whatever.
And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution. And what of it? Lives will be lost, a nation brought to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have not endured before. I already know the price of gazing upon the gods. So tell me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this. Behold. Even the gods have their limits.
Oh, they're going down.
Inspection over. Return to your posts. Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from nod-krai, whatever it takes.
Who? Who? Where was that one part? Oh, right there. Okay, yeah. Ruler of space stopped the golden hair travelers. And she's the one who's missing. She's the fourth one that is missing. And you want to say that you think it's Paimon. You think Paimon is the sustainer, is the ruler of space, is Asmoday. Is that what we're saying? Is that what you're saying?
We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles. It's unthinkable, unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
See, I mean, that line right there is kind of crazy. The whole Paimon theory isn't that far gone. I mean, we all know Paimon's got to be something, right? I mean, I'm not going to say you're right. Trust me, there's been plenty of theories over the course of fucking 4 years about what Paimon is, all right? I'm not going to say anybody's right. However, it's definitely something to entertain. Also, isn't that the tree? Isn't that supposed to be, is that supposed to be Windrise? Right? Ronova and the Electro statue having the same wings? Check the wings. What? The one next to the kingdom? Oh, the fucking, this one? Oh, it kind of looks like it got little eyeballs in there and shit. Dude, yeah. Pretty wicked. Yeah.
Why did you bestow history upon them?
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not?
Oh, bestow history upon them. Is that where they're talking about what we just did with this quest? Where it's like we had to, you know, we went back in time and gave the key and shit like that? That's probably what they're talking about, right, with that?
And wolf it down in
Like,
one
she has the power to do that, too.
That way, I get...
Yo, Vanessa, shut the fuck up. See, but what's crazy here is that she throws the things up, too. Oh, buddy. 1,000 questions. I have at least 3,000 questions every time something comes out, every time something gets leaked, every time something gets talked about. I add to the list of questions. Answer one question, get 4,000 more. I mean, that's pretty much it. But the crazy thing is, Renova's throwing up the same gang signs that Sustainers got. That's crazy, right? She just said, I'm gonna close this space wherever they were, where she passed down the thing on the... She done fucked up the Windrise tree? Made it all red, and then she said, oh, let me close this space out. So she can obviously do it. Yeah, but we saw those symbols in the flashback of the traveler going and giving the key back to the sibling, right? And like immediate thought was like, oh, it's just a sustainer, right? Same symbols, yada yada. But like, is it though? Was it actually the sustainer that was there? Now we don't know, because we see Renova throwing up the same gang signs. I don't know if that was sustainer symbols that we saw in the flashback. Or not the flashback, but the traveling back in time. See, and what's crazy, dude, rhinedottir is such a fucking gangster, man. Bro, she literally leveled up so hard. She went from a sinner, dude, because I still think it's like you start as a sinner, then you get to like Hexen Circle. But she went from like sinner ground level to then like Hexen Circle to now she's a shade. Bro, rhinedottir's climbing the corporate ladder like a fucking boss, dude. I'm more impressed with Gold, dude. Gold is fucking... Like, what's next for her? She's gonna be the top G. Gold's gonna be top G. That's again assuming Hexen Circle isn't more powerful than the Shades already. Hey, that's assuming that, right? That's assuming that the Hexen Circle aren't eons. The Shades break the computer simulation thing. They can use their powers outside teyvat. Says who, what, when, where, and why. They're in the middle of space just vibing. A little further? Okay, yeah, let me go a little bit further back. Hold on. Let me get there. Hold on, give it a second. I'll go further back. Surely, I'll break space and time, motherfucker. Check this shit out. You know what's a fake pocket dimension? Less time than fucking 00. Fuck you. Yo, wait, did she kill the bird, though? I can't go that slow. This is creepy. 0.25 speed? I'm terrified now. I'm scared. I'm in the middle of a horror movie now, thanks to you. You fuck. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, this dude's in Final Fantasy. This looks like a fucking cutscene from Final Fantasy VII. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? I'm not with the whole we're outside of teyvat thing yet. Because I think we can get really small. Look at us in the teapot. We can fit inside a fucking teapot. Come on. So you gotta look at it that way too.
It was purely hypothetical, Naberius.
See, but is this like saying that like naberius is like allowing her to do it? Because it's like, look, she all pops up like,
Rhinedottir, you know, I cannot allow you to think that way.
I cannot allow you. Like, hey, look, I'm letting you take the reins, but if I wanted to, I could take control of you. You know what I mean?
To the extent permitted by the rules.
So what exactly are the rules? And every time they intervene, they send down a big fucking nail. Well, maybe they don't send down a nail. We don't know if the Shade sent down a nail or the Heavenly Principle sent down a nail. So somebody sends down a nail. Are they gonna send down a nail? Yeah, the nail is the Heavenly Principles, right? So when they say intervene, are they gonna say, oh, another cataclysm, Conria style? Because it's like, obviously when they intervened, that was Conria. Was the Heavenly Principles involved? Because if what you said, right, if the nail is always the Heavenly Principles, maybe he was still sleeping. Bro was sleeping back then too. Otherwise, he would have just sent out another nail, right? So when they get involved, cataclysm. So are they gonna do it again? And what exactly are the rules here then? It's like, do you think they had a Treaty of Versailles, you know, after World War I? You know, do you think they had a rules set after the cataclysm? And they were like, all right, guys, we can't go that hard again, but if we're gonna do it again, we could do it, just not as hard. Oh, he's fucking Kevin. Shut the fuck up. No, bitch, all of a sudden out of nowhere, not Kevin is confirmed everywhere, bro. Fuck Kevin, all right? Fuck this guy from Honkai Impact 3rd. 10 years ago, man. This guy isn't running this game, too. He just got a fucking appearance in Star Rail, all right? He's not making an appearance here, buddy.
Even the gods have their limits.
I'm so ready to blow that motherfucker up, dude. Look at this. When can we blow up Celestia? I am ready to bomb it now. I am ready to set forth flames and destruction on the floating island in the sky. Sign me up. How do I meet this guy? Can I go meet him now? Let me go meet this fucker. I want to go now. I'm ready to blow shit up now.